Wait, move.
I'm flashing right, left side, right side.
Stop for that. One right side.
It's really nitpicky, but we have to get nitpicky. I'm presuming you're trying to hit Radiant. Against Sky, when you smoke Garage to come out, if you're hitting off from C long, you want your smoke to be deeper like this so that you have more time to see her flash coming out of the smoke because she's got to bring it all the way up to this edge to pop it. It's really easy for her to do an instant pop flash out of your smoke here that blinds everything. But if your smoke is deeper, then you have more time to react because the bird can't pop here. It won't blind everything. It won't blind anybody here or whatnot. So she has to fly it out more, which gives you like a way longer window to react to it. And then she has to cover more ground to peek off of her own flash. Pop flashers get really pissed off when they face smokers who know how to do this because this is so harder to push through as a pop flash agent. This is the annoying shit. Like anybody who plays any pop flasher, Phoenix, Yoru, Sky, KO, this is hell incarnate to push through, as opposed to it's a lot nicer to push when it's flush here, the pop flash.
No one left.
One behind.
Stay right.
Deep. Oh.
Yeah, so you'll notice
Side.
No one left.
One behind.
literally right there, I'm pretty sure she flashed from near garage. And she just walks out of the smoke here. Yeah. And notice that if your smoke was deeper, you literally would be chilling because these guys are looking garage. It's just they see the sky too late. By the time your allies see the sky, she can already shoot you with her shorty because she comes out of the smoke here looking right at you. But if she had to come out of the smoke over here and then come out to shoot you, your teammates who are looking there would kill her first. So this misplaced smoke actually cost you your life here.
Hello gamers, look at your elo, now look at mine, now back to your elo, now back to mine. Sadly, it isn't mine, but if you stop autopiloting outdated strategies and start getting free VOD review coaching, it could look like it's mine. Look down, back up, where are you? You're on bind. With the strats your strats could be like, what's in your hand? Back at me, I have it. It's the Valorant gift card from Wuhujin. For your successful follow-up thought, look again. The gift card is now an ego vandal. Anything is possible when you get your Valorant tips from a talking banana and not TikTok. I'm on a gaming chair.
Raise, you're welcome back. Yeah, it has been a week. Pay more attention to everything about the enemy comp, not just recon. Unless the enemies are hitting our site near perfectly, I want to see you getting a +1 advantage every time they hit you. Ooh, are you a sentinel player? Okay, an attack. You don't play for information denial enough. Please bring your next VOD against a team with no more than one initiator and one pop flasher. Oh, are you the Haven Omen VOD, sir? You are indeed. If you guys remember, you brought another Haven VOD. Oh my goodness. Now that's topical. If you guys remember my recent YouTube video where I was like, yo, just smoke like a main. And then he did it once and like shit on them.
We go fast there first round or no?
I recall in your VOD, I also pointed out that you didn't call the split. So are you about to call it?
My.
Fine. Okay, Phoenix, can you come with me short and let's go alone?
There's only 3 seconds left. That doesn't count. It doesn't count. I hope they follow. All right, you're chilling. Oh my God, wait, it's perfect. Remember last VOD, you sent one guy short and you like got cooked? And now your short guy got cooked and then you just like traded?
What?
Oh no, your main guy got
I'm
cooked.
gonna flash,
But you had 2
flash.
people. You were ready to anti-cook.
Two here, two here. Bring from 1 HP, bring. Go back, go back, go back.
What the?
Oh shit.
Two here, two here. Bring from 1 HP, bring. Go back, go back, go back.
Bro just knifed her. Oh, play the angle. Okay. I want you to stand here. The reason it's so good is anybody coming out logs won't see you, or out garage. They'll see Sofa first. And the off angle is like so good for fighting CT. We play in our little one way.
Two.
One enemy remaining.
Nice,
well played.
good job.
Easy. Dude, Cavern told me the goofiest ass eco strat on this map, by the way. Now, it doesn't matter here because you didn't lose the round. But if it was 0-1, I just want to share this so you goobers can try this out. What you do is you get all the homies right here and you spam the door with your classics and break it. But then it turns out you've all got stingers and you switch to your stingers and you just walk garage. And what's going to happen is these greedy pieces of shit in solo queue who hear your 5 classics are going to hunt their ecos and you're just going to have this stinger death ball out grass. Shout out to Cavern for that one.
I'll go garage. I'll put a trap here, eh?
Okay, so you're smoking garage window, and I disagree with this. So let's put ourselves in the shoes of these hooligans, and intuitively, I would suggest that they feel like they've got a gun disadvantage, and they're generally going to try and find short range, cheesy fights. You know, it's not 0% chance that some piece is in here with a sheriff, but more likely there's a shorty or like maybe a classic in one of these closer angles. So I don't think the garage smoke is going to be that effective. Plus you're making hella noise at your C side. Yeah, and there she is. You see she was close. I don't know what she's got.
I can try and win.
Yeah, this guy loves coming here.
Left, close that.
What are you doing, dog? What are you doing? You got a drone.
I can try and win.
Oh, what's the rush? What's the rush?
Left, close that.
I don't like that. I don't like that. He's giving him a free kill. All right. Let's see it. So far, no information denial. Like right there, you just advertise the moment the round began. It's a C hit, and then you just hit C.
One's close here.
Oh, wait for contact.
Okay, so when's your smoke gonna disappear? This is really important. When you play this way and you throw the smoke at the start of the round, you can just look at the timer and you should know exactly when your smoke is going to fade. So you should have told your teammates when to look at the timer. This is like a really important comm when you're doing this type of play, which is right here. You throw the smoke, you wait for it to bloom, and bam. And you just tell them it's going to disappear at 124.
Wait for contact.
Because then 124 comes around and they all know. Like they're not just guessing when it's going to fade. They're all prepped. Sorry, 122.
Nice.
I'm gonna flashing now.
Rainer and Sky here. We can rotate if you want.
Sorry, it's 15 seconds.
You can go back, guys.
We get our
Cypher's
free
gonna
pick.
freeze to the garage though. We need to go from mid. I'm gonna smoke for B.
No, what is this nonsense? What was that? Explain yourself.
Trap here probably.
Nice, good job.
Side clearly.
Oh my god.
Oh.
One more.
Oh, he's angled.
peeking.
Oh, what is that angle? What
Backside.
the heck?
Okay.
Oh my god.
You almost played this perfectly. Unfortunately, then you swung the arena. So
Oh,
One more.
here you're making noise and you're too focused on her. When you get yourself into this type of scenario and you're jiggling, try and remember to look at your mini map when you unswing. Okay, because if you did, you'd notice your Sova's walking long and your Sova's going to get a free kill. If you just continue to draw pressure and you just continue to spot, all you need to make sure is that they can't come from CT and come this way and peek your Sova from backside. So you can keep jiggling and making noise to cover that option. But you don't have to swing wide and fight this Logs guy because this Logs guy is laser focused on you right now. And your Sova's just walking up long. See, if you just wait for Sova to come up long, he's going to kill Reyna for free. And all you have to do is make sure that they can't peek your buddy from back sight. So as long as you can see here, you've got sight of this cross, so they can't possibly cross from CT with this guy. So your Sova can just confidently shift walk up and take this fight, and he'll have a huge advantage. Like a gargantuan advantage. Okay, well, what's the pre-round?
initiator. We can just, I think we just play default, like 3 people mid, one go away, one go C, because they have no initiator. We can just chill.
Okay, well, they have initiator. I would have noticed that you threw the smoke, you walked up, you killed one, and then what was the scenario at that point? There were still 2 on A, right? There was Reyna and there was Sky, which means both B and C only had 1 defender at most. You know, I mean, I guess they could have 2 on B, but C almost certainly doesn't have 2 at that point, because if they've got 2 on C, 0 on B, 3 on A, well then, fuck me, you're facing the world's weirdest team. Tough. So I really like the idea of throwing the same smoke and just walking C. People in solo queue are really predictable. They usually don't adapt. So when you realize, oh, their Sky fast rotates from B to A off that smoke, she's probably going to do it again. Yeah, like look here. Notice when we spot the Reyna garage, I want you to see where she's looking, okay? You see how she's looking this way? She's literally turning right now to rotate out of garage because of your smoke main from the look of it.
We're just kind of playing default.
Nice shot.
Yeah, and now C is going to have one guy. I don't like hitting B here.
Smoking left side.
I think this is pretty troll. B is like a really coin flippy site. You've got to deal with these flank threats, which are really annoying. I don't like coin flipping around when you've got a man advantage and you've got Phoenix ult and like it's equal guns. Yeah, now you feel pressured to play over here.
180.
I have Cypher.
Oh, good call, good call, good call.
Nice.
Yo, chatter, when you're asking how do you call as that long guy? Exactly like that. I have Reyna. He has better odds for the stage. Well, B is just really tough in solo queue to coordinate appropriately. I don't like hitting it unless I'm at a disadvantage. B is my go-to site when the question, like, how do we win the round, is not easily answered. So if I can't easily answer this question on Haven, like, let's say we're down a man and we've got worse guns, and how do we win? It's like, I don't know. I don't think we can win. Then I just slam B. B is like the savior site for that question.
Yeah, I think we just keep playing like this. I'll keep smoking A long and just default mid, and then we can decide where we go.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. So you're not noticing how they're reacting to your util. Your plan doesn't seem to counter how they're playing at all. Like last round when you smoked main, what did they do? They felt pressured into peeking short. I want your plan to sort of assume they're going to make the same decisions they made last round and counter strat that, if that makes sense. Like, what did they do last round? How do we punish that?
Flash, no flash.
And so now I'd like make a mental note. Okay, they peeked garage to try and gather information, right? So like next round, maybe you call the team slow, like slow it down to deny this Reyna this free peek of info. And keep focusing on one single thing every game, miss a lot of different stuff. Yeah, it's tough. This is sort of what makes controller a really difficult role, because controller almost has to IGL in solo queue to have high impact. Playing this way is like the most effective way. I really like these smokes, but I mean, I would consider mixing it up. It's just we're not creating, in my opinion, strong enough plans to convert the rounds. Okay, we're walking up A short. Yeah, and DC. So you wanted him to come here to get sky flashed, but you've forgotten, or maybe you didn't even realize, that that's not how they collect their info mid right now. They collect their info by having Reyna dry peek. And so you just sent your homie into a dry 50 against a Reyna. Oh, he's doing it. Oh, shit! Let's go! I literally told you to do this thing in the last review. Clean!
Heaven is not smoke. Backside. What the hell?
You got traded. It's all good.
Heaven.
Can flash.
Team's in a winning position. Don't even sweat it. I don't care, okay? You have to shrug that off. You entered, you got a kill, you got the team onto site, and it's 3v2. You need to... Your brain has to get dopamine from rounds like this. A lot of players will struggle to improve because they'll be too results oriented. They'll be like, oh, we lost the round. This is your teammate's fault. Like, they don't convert. That's fine. That happens. Oh shit. Yeah, I like this. I like just peeking. Oh yeah. Whoa! Kill the jet.
Out.
Look. For whatever reason, I've done this enough times to tell you I know that this jet ain't gonna hard clear you. She's just not gonna. So I'm just holding and killing her. I can't tell you why, because she totally should. She should recognize that you've ulted and clear heaven. But in practice, 9 times out of 10, this dude doesn't clear you. They might lazy clear you, but you're killing them.
Offshore.
Out.
It's lit. Okay. You're so close to being super cracked at the game, at least on this map.
One more seat.
Okay. So right here, we're in the 5v3. We've got full sight control and you're about to throw your last smoke. And this is, yeah, orange just has the right idea. I think it should be pretty intuitive, which is why I'm really concerned that you're not throwing it. Why aren't you one-waying here? On top of truck, I am open to heaven. What do you mean, just drop? You're about to use your smoke here. You're not about to smoke heaven. Normal is faster and more secure there. Throw one way if you were short, but you've rushed because you're open to danger. Just drop though. Yeah, I would drop, or if you're like super concerned about heaven, to be clear, your Cypher is more exposed to heaven than you. It's not like they can just peek out and shoot your ass. I mean, they can, but they're gonna peek out and shoot Cypher's ass. So you got time.
He saw me.
Yeah, and I wouldn't give this. I just wouldn't give this to them. You can literally just let them have full control of this. It's the worst feeling in the world. If you're on a retake on Haven, you come up heaven and it's unsmoked and you peek everything and you see nothing. This feels terrible. It feels terrible. The way you don't get one on this angle though. Really? I think it's a good angle, but I think if you force them to drop, it's like unlosable. Let's see.
Sure though.
She daddy peeked you and you broke the dog here. She's aimed dead on you and you're on her body. She's looking straight at you. Crosshair Pleasant. Well, you can't. I think he's aiming for the back wall. She's peeking close.
One enemy remaining.
Is this heaven?
Yeah, teammates are pushing from behind. It's fine.
Wait, move.
I'm flashing right, left side, right side.
Cypher's up.
More right side.
It's really nitpicky, but we have to get nitpicky. I'm presuming you're trying to hit Radiant. Against Sky, when you smoke Garage to come out, if you're hitting all from C long, you want your smoke to be deeper like this so that you have more time to see her flash coming out of the smoke because she's got to bring it all the way up to this edge to pop it. It's really easy for her to do an instant pop flash out of your smoke here that blinds everything. But if your smoke is deeper, then you have more time to react because the bird can't pop here. It won't blind everything. It won't blind anybody here or whatnot. So she has to fly it out more, which gives you like a way longer window to react to it. And then she has to cover more ground to peek off of her own flash. Pop flashers get really pissed off when they face smokers who know how to do this because this is so harder to push through as a pop flash agent. This is the annoying shit. Like anybody who plays any pop flasher, Phoenix, Yoru, Sky, KO, this is hell incarnate to push through as opposed to it's a lot nicer to push when it's flush here, the pop flash.
No one left.
One behind.
Stay right.
Deep. Oh.
Yeah, so you'll notice
No one left.
One behind.
literally right there, I'm pretty sure she flashed from near garage. And she just walks out of the smoke here. Yeah. And notice that if your smoke was deeper, you literally would be chilling because these guys are looking garage. It's just they see the sky too late. By the time your allies see the sky, she can already shoot you with her shorty because she comes out of the smoke here looking right at you. But if she had to come out of the smoke over here and then come out to shoot you, your teammates who are looking there would kill her first. So this misplaced smoke actually cost you your life here. How deep is too deep then? Well, if you're throwing the smoke like this, then I, as the garage player, am pretty damn confident that you're not sending anybody grass, you know? Like, if you throw it this deep, you're almost giving away information about your own hit. And for not much more value. Like, when it's here, you're still killing that sky before she kills you. If I want you to think like that, then do it. Then do it. But you're not at that level yet. I'm not going to lie. Raze. Doing a smoke like that to make them think nobody's grass is like a Radiant shit. Nobody thinks that deep in Immortal. You're just going to lose to the one Smurf who gets the read on you. Just put it like this because it's still just as hard for them to push out. Why does that mean nobody's going grass? Because it's really awkward for this grass guy to scale into garage with this smoke here. This smoke is actually advantageous for a garage player to play around of to fight this guy. It's almost certainly better to just do it like this, guys. You're getting too attached to like, I don't know, you're like romanticizing the idea of some fancy new smoke tech. It doesn't seem that good to me. I like it like this a lot.
Okay, I mean, are they picking mid at all? We could just shift up in garage because they didn't even have a trip last time.
Yeah, I don't think you've got a read on how the enemy plays. So this guy's floating and aggressing is the big thing. She hasn't aggressed C, But she aggresses garage. She's aggressed A. And you don't seem to be aware of her at all. Oh, careful. That smoke's bad. Yeah, she just aggressed A, as you saw there on the minimap. The smoke's bad. If you're going to do an IC info, don't do it this way because it makes it easier for them to control off the smoke. Do it this way. Zoop. Place it up here. Because now they can't just hold flush with it. Like if they play here now, you could literally be walking out, which is annoying. And vice versa. Like if they're playing logs, you could literally be walking out this way. It's trickier for them to deal with a smoke that's just a bit more forward like this than the one back here.
Okay. You should be low. I'm flashing the jet. Oh, wait. Okay, we should go back.
I would push the jet. She's almost certainly alone. Maybe one teammate's coming CT, but we just picked one off B. And like she's in such an awkward spot for an operator. Is he gonna flash her?
Oh, on side.
Nah.
On side.
Nah. We gave this guy his fucking Twitter clip, dude. That's not your fault, yeah. You're chilling there. We should have hit the jet though. The operators usually solo anchor on A. And so when the operator doesn't kill you, they only kill your ulted Phoenix and then she's stuck back site. You flashing her is like so lit. It's so lit. Pre-round com by round 5 must be in the format there. X usually does Y. Let's try Z. Where X is an enemy agent. Y is a thing they do that is punishable. And Z is that thing that punishes it. Defense. Pay more attention to everything about the enemy comp, not just recon. Okay, yeah, you are holding your sight suboptimally against the specific comp you're facing. So for example, this comp, Sky, she doesn't have hard recon. She's got a drone, but no hard recon. And so she can't easily tell what side you're playing on. It's really difficult. She'd have to throw a really, really suboptimal info flash. Like if she specifically hucks her flash all the way back into this corner and wedges it in, then yeah, she'll know if you're on this side or not. But guys don't do this. Generally speaking, they're just going to huck their flash in this region. And then they're just going to say there's one here, which is really good for us. I really like playing more on the left side against this type of weak recon. I don't like this. When you're on Spectre round versus Eco, I want the angle you play to be roughly good against classics, sheriffs, and shorties. So wherever you're playing has to be like advantageous in all 3 of these engagements, which usually means mid-range. The Spectre has an advantage over all 3 of these weapons in the mid-range. At long range, you're losing to Sheriff. At close range, you're losing to Shorty and Classic. At mid-range, it's dangerous.
Backside.
How is he backside? Like,
huge.
Last was C.
I'm just backing up. You're fucking crazy.
I can smoke ceiling.
Not ready yet. Shadows traveling.
Yeah, because you guys are so concerned about controlling the bomb, our conversion feels really shaky here. Because once this recon dies, Cypher could be walking mid. He could be coming A-Link. He could be coming C-Link. That's 3 threats, and there's 2 of you. You can't cover 3 things with 2 people. Like, if I'm really being assiduous about winning my games, I'm backing up to Sova, and we are wrapping this way together. And then you're, like, being chilling. But whatever you do, I want to, like, be able to trade instantly. Because this Cypher is super tradable. To get another recon. Yeah, so like you got to try 50, but there was no time. For C retakes, if the bomb has been planted within the past 5 seconds or sooner, so like right now it hasn't even been planted, which classifies as or sooner, toss this one way up here. This one way makes it super duper easy to scale out CT because they can't peek you this way. And so you just get to take straight fights in these 2 regions. They literally can't do anything about it. Like they can't peek this way without just dying for free to the one way. You of course don't want to throw this if the bomb has been planted for quite a while, because that could be advantageous for them because the bomb could be right here. And if the bomb is there, then you've just one weight off your own defuse and you're crying in the club. Right now, the bomb's not even down. And I am so confident that we're gonna see this fight happen. It's so frequent.
Nice.
Has a really good flash. Yeah, there they are. You see this guy? Her location? She was playing right here off of Jet's contact. We're the defensive Haven team.
Nothing mid.
What's the enemy's econ? Nah. What the fuck is this? You're going for your Twitter clip against their eco round with a phantom? Didn't I call you out on this shit last VOD? I said I'm down, but you gotta be on eco disadvantage.
See? 1 C at least.
Want me to smoke?
2 C.
I wouldn't smoke. They've got a trip and we've got 3 C. This is a lot of pausing, but we got to, you're not thinking about the game in the right strategic way to win. What's the rule of thumb on Haven? Like, what's the mini game at play? Because you're not thinking about it during your gameplay, I can tell. And I think you do know what the mini game is, sort of. I'm just curious what your current understanding is. Where are they? No, the mini game is the attackers want to hit a site with 1 or less defenders. So for example, if the attackers right now hit B, they're winning. Because there's 3 sites, there's a mathematical conundrum here that you can't have 2 players on all 3 sites because that would be 6 teammates. It's impossible. And so the attackers want to try and figure out which site is underdefended because one of them has to be underdefended on Haven. Right now, that is B. And they want to hit that site. So right now, with that in mind, if you could choose to have the enemy team hit C or not hit C right now, what would you want to choose? Let him hit C. Exactly. So I would prep this smoke and I start rotating and then I'd throw the smoke once this trip triggers, like they're committed to their C hit. I don't want to scare them from hitting C because if they hit C, we're winning the mini game. We've got 3 defenders on C. That's crazy. And one of them is a sentinel.
Yes.
So this is going to disincentivize them. And now they're going to consider hitting something else like B or A, both of which are weaker than C. Or they might just hit C,
Wait, I need
and
to
then you're
fix my
surely
sense.
winning. But you don't need that much strength.
Well played.
I'm so confused.
Well played, dude.
Come back.
Yeah, okay, your Phoenix just kills them all in dry duels.
Comms? Anyone? Hello? And I don't know if anyone is up. Yeah, he's...
You see? See? They didn't commit to the C hit. And the lurker was trying to take A space. And now the round is difficult. What I like to do in these scenarios, when my C is that strong, is I just go A heaven and I just hold this short angle like a total piece of shit. And I just hold this really passive angle and I just chill. Spike planted. And now I'm not going to lie. If you didn't have Phoenix ult, this is 50-50. Sova's low. They've got Reyna ult. The bomb is down. This is like 50-50.
We have Phoenix ults.
We're lucky we got Phoenix ult here because the dude got 3 kills.
Enemy remaining.
Wait, my ult.
Without Phoenix ult, like this is bad
Nice,
for
well
us.
played.
But this is lit. This is why I like Immortal VODs. You know how to play the game. You just struggle to know when to play the game. It's like you got all the tools in your toolbox, but then you encounter a nail in the wild and you're like, is this a job for my Phillips screwdriver? And I'm out here like, no. And you're like, yeah, you're right. It's a hammer.
Wait, I'm gonna ult for info, garage.
Based. Real and based.
I can flash her if you wanna peek.
Yeah, now do the little spam. Walk over here and do the little spam through that little hole that hits her if she's in Garage Hall. And hit your Twitter clip.
Yeah, go for it.
No, they're totally in Garage
flashing, I'm
Hall! Oh, no, they're not. Never mind. It wouldn't have hit.
I left side.
GG.
Oh shit.
Wait, what spam? Oh, are you serious? Pull up the clip! Garage.
It's garage.
Garage.
There it is.
Yeah, this guy is gonna do that.
There it is. It's specifically, there's like a hole here. You spam the wood and it lets you hit Garage Hall here. So you just gotta like ping Garage Hall and you can spam it. It's really easy. You can test it in a custom. You frequently use smokes on defense a bit early to help. Sometimes you want enemies to hit a site, and don't forget that your smokes can make them reconsider. Aggressive plays mostly belong on eco rounds. Sometimes equal buys, almost never on gun advantage. Like crazy highlight reel. Aggressive plays. There we go. Make it clear.